Her head is buried between her knees, her hands crushing against the back of her head. Goosebumps all over her body in shivers, as her room has turned into a dungeon. Then her phone rang again. It's Dan, her half-brother. He's been texting and calling nonstop since 9 p.m. last night. Chapter 1. Alice was an only child before her father remarried Lisa, the new mom, as he would say. At first, everything was pretty normal until Dan was born. Then there was crack that turned into a gap and then grew bigger day in day out, from summer and all through the 4 seasons. The valley through the shadows of death became real. Although her dad paid her school fees, she had to learn to be independent at an early age. Working on summer breaks, doing 2 jobs, a store attendant during the day and a waiter in the evening to support herself with her personal expenses. But that's all in the past now. Chapter 2. After her graduation, Alice got a job as a store associate at a major outlet in Nairobi. She got a small studio apartment, which she called her beginning. 6 months into the job, her salary increased and so did her apartment. She got a decent car and moved into a luxurious neighborhood. News traveled fast through the thin air of her achievements. Lisa, her stepmom, who never texted or called, was now in constant text with borrowed terms. "How was your day, my daughter? When are you coming home?" Texts were flooding her inbox. Chapter 3. For the past 1 year since they have been patching things up. They became close, in other words, inseparable, and are on constant calls in the evening, video calls in the night, and regular visits at home. She now pays for their medical insurance. Bought a car for Dad with monthly credit card for fuel. Renovation of their old home. Phone bills. Monthly shopping. Shopping spree for them, etc. And every expense of that home literally runs through her veins. Chapter 4. With her 25th birthday edging closer, Alice reserved a table overlooking the city for her family and few friends to celebrate her big day. She pinned the day on each of their WhatsApp chats so that it can be memorable and not forgotten. On her big day, she made a list of each of their favorite meals and had the restaurant prepared at champagne from the cabinet. Sparkling water and all the drinks mentioned on the list were ready, and she was ready to toast to her achievements and family. Chapter 5. At 7 p.m. that evening, Alice was already at the restaurant, ensuring everything was set for the party set at 8 p.m. Cool music playing in the background, chit-chats of her friends, and clicking of glass from other reserved customers. "It's already 8, where's your family?" her colleague asked. She dialed and tried to call her dad. The call went unanswered. She thought he was driving, so she called Lisa, her stepmom. The call went unanswered too. She called Dan, who didn't bother to answer either. Alice panicked. Could something have gone wrong? She was pacing all over. She tried countless times, but no response until she received a text from Lisa. "Sorry, Alice. Something important came up." She couldn't believe what she was reading. Something important. A million questions ran through her mind. Am I not important? What is more important? Eventually she was slapped with the hefty bill, which she cleared after being abandoned by her family. Chapter 6. That night she couldn't sleep. She was sobbing. Broken felt less important. Her apartment felt like a dungeon. Her AC felt like she was walking naked during winter. "After all I have done, I'm not important after all that," she said, tearing up. Alice called in sick the following morning. First thing she did that morning was a trip to her bank, where she stopped all the wire transfers. "That felt nice," she said as she walked out of the bank. "I'm important," she added, as the waiter poured her. The aroma felt like something she had not experienced before. That's when calls started flowing in. First was from her dad. Non-stop calls which she ignored. Then a text came in. "Is this about last night? I'm at the gas station and my card has declined," it read. "What's happening? Are you going to embarrass me because of one night? You really need to grow up." Calls kept on streaming through as she sipped her coffee. Lisa was at the grocery store. Her card declined too. "I guess I'm important after all. I was important only when you were siphoning from my bank account," Alice texted back. Dan was upset since he had a planned trip to South Africa and all expenses were being drawn from his mom's card, which meant no travels or other means of payment. He called non-stop. Alice blocked all of them as she walked to the counter to pay for her coffee. "I'm important," she smiled. It's been a while since she received a text of card swiped, and she loves that. She has found her peace and she goes where she's regarded as important as she grows in her career. She overheard she might make manager. Thank you for listening through. Please subscribe for more of these stories.